morning, students. In this session, I'll solve some important 5 marks questions from the chapter height and distances. Okay, hoping that you're clear with angle of elevation and as well as angle depression concepts. The previous session, again, I solved some problems related to that two concepts. Okay, first study that problems. Okay, see the first question. A person standing on the bank of a river observes that the angle subtended by the tree on the opposite bank is 60 degree. When he returns 40 meter from the bank, he finds the angle to be 30 degree. Question is, find the height of the tree and breadth of the river. See, given question is, suppose here river is there. Okay, this is a river. Here bank of the river, another side of the river. Okay, suppose assume that person is standing here. So one person standing here, then he observes tree in the opposite side of the bank. Assume that here one tree is there. Okay, now see, this is our reference line, right? With respect to this line, this is our reference line. Okay, drawn from the eye of the person. Given data, see, person standing on the bank of the river observes that the angle subtended by the tree on the opposite bank is 60 degree. That means if you look at that tree, angle made by that tree is equal to 60 degree. Okay, it's a given data. When he returns 40 meters from the bank, okay, here actually person is there. Okay, then see again he returns from the bank. That means he is not moving forward. Okay, he coming backward, right? Return means, so suppose person comes here. Okay, now position of the person here. Then see, from here he returns 40 meter. That means a distance from this point to this point is equal to 40 meter. Then see, when he returns 40 meter from the bank, he finds angle to be 30 degree. That means again he looking at that tree, then angle subtended by that tree is equal to 30 degree. Question is, find the height of the tree. You need to calculate height of the tree and as well as width of the bank. From here to here, what's the distance that you need to calculate. Now I'll draw rough sketch for problem solving. Here person is there, name it as A. Then here BC be the tree. Okay, A be the person. Okay, then see, this is our reference line, right, with respect to ground. Okay, now see, first he is looking at the tree. That time angle of elevation is equal to 60 degree. Okay, now again given data, see, when he returns 40 meter from the bank. Okay, that means here actually is there, he returns 40 meter. That means you need to draw backward line, right? If you draw line here, he is moving near to the tree, but given data is he returns from the bank, right? Okay, so up to here, take it as D. He returns from the bank how much meter? 40 meter. Okay, then he is again looking at the tree. What's the given data? Angle of elevation is 30 degree. Okay, question is, find the height of the tree. That means BC you need to calculate, as well as breadth of the river. Person is on the one bank, tree is on the other bank. Then from one bank to another bank, we called it as width of the river, right? Take it as X. Okay, here I'll write, let BC be the tree and X be the breadth of the river. Okay, and for our reference, take height of the tree, that is BC is equal to H. Okay, let H be the height of the tree. Okay, okay, now see, first consider the triangle ABC, small triangle. From triangle ABC, okay, see here adjacent side is used, opposite side is used. Which trigonometry function you need to use? Tan theta. Tan theta is equal to, what's the formula tan theta? Tan theta is equal to opposite side divided by the adjacent side. Okay, this implies tan theta, tan 60 degree is equal to opposite side length, it's equal to h divided by adjacent. Adjacent side is AB, right? AB is equal to x. Okay, that is, what is tan 60? Tan 60 is equal to root 3 is equal to h by x. This implies h is equal to root 3 into x. Okay, height is equal to root 3 into x. You need to calculate x later. Take it as equation 1. One more triangle you can observe, na, that is DBC. Okay, from triangle DBC, okay, that's a right angle triangle, right? Again, see, here you need to use adjacent as well as opposite, because we have only that value, right? Adjacent is BD as well as opposite is equal to BC. Okay, so tan theta is equal to, what's the formula? Opposite side divided by the adjacent side. This implies tan theta is equal to, what is opposite side? BC divided by the adjacent side is equal to BD. Okay, you're considering whole triangle, right? This much. So adjacent side is equal to BD. Now substitute tan theta. What is tan theta? Tan 30 degree is equal to BC. What is BC? H divided by the BD value. BD is this much. Okay, BD is equal to AB plus AD, right? Total length is x plus 40. Yes or no? Here to here, A to D 40, A to B x. What's the total distance? Total distance is AB plus AD, that is x plus 40. Okay, this implies 1 by root 3 is equal to h divided by x plus 40. Again, see, this implies h value is equal to x plus 40 divided by root 3. Take this as equation 2. Okay, just cross multiplying, taking x plus 40 to left hand side, 1 into x plus 40 by root 3, then right hand side only h is remaining. Now see, one value h, it's equal to root 3x is there. Another value h is equal to x plus 40 divided by root 3 is there. Okay, but h is always is equal to h, right? Okay, so from 1 and 2, first substitute h value, root 3x is equal to x plus 40 divided by root 3. Okay. Hoping that you're clear with this equation. You're just substituting h value. H is always is equal to h. One h value is root 3x. Another h value is x plus 40 divided by root 3. Now simplify. Cross multiply. What you will get? Root 3 into root 3x is equal to x plus 40. This implies root 3 into root 3, it's equal to 3x equal to x plus 40. This implies 2x is equal to 40. That implies x is equal to 20. Unit is meter. If they mentioned otherwise, just write x is equal to 20. Okay. Now you need to calculate h, right? From equation 1, what is h value? H value is equal to root 3 into x. H value is equal to root 3 into, what is x value? X value is equal to 20. This implies h is equal to, you can write it as 20 root 3. See the second question, the angle of elevation of top of a tower. Okay, that means you are looking at the top of the tower. From where? From the base and top of the building are 60 degree and 30 degree. The building is 20-meter high. Find the height of the tower. Draw the rough sketch. See here, tower is there. Name it as AB. Let AB be the tower. Okay, and B is the top of the tower, right? Now see, one building is there. Okay, this is our reference line, that is ground. Okay, again here one building is there. Okay, name it as AB is already taken, CD. Okay, let AB be the tower and CD be the building. What's the given data? Angle of elevation of top of the tower from base and top of the building are 60 degree and 30 degree. First you are looking at top of the tower from the base of the building. Okay, that time what's the angle of elevation? It's equal to 60 degree. The second time you are looking at the tower from the top of the building. So here I'll draw our reference line. Okay, from here, okay, from the person's eye you are drawing horizontal line, that is our reference line. From here you are looking at the top of the tower. Okay, that time see angle is equal to how much degree? It's equal to 30 degree. Okay, clear why here I draw again one horizontal line? First time you are looking from the base of the building, that is AC, your reference line. Okay, then see angle made by the horizontal line and the line drawn from eye to the object. Okay, second time we're looking from the top of the building. Here our reference line will come, right? Okay, now see angle made by the horizontal line and the line drawn from person to object. Okay, so that elevation is equal to 30 degrees given. Okay, then you can see two triangles. One is triangle BDE, another one is the triangle BAC. Okay, one more data is given. Height of the building is equal to 20 meter. Okay, here building height is equal to 20 meter. What is your observation? Here you can observe one rectangle, right? Opposite side of the rectangle are equal. So CD is equal to 20 meter. That implies AE also is equal to 20 meter by the property of the rectangle. Okay. So here I'll write, let CD be the building and AB be the tower. The CD is equal to AE, opposite side of the rectangle is equal to 20 meter. Okay, then B to E, take it as X. So AB is equal to 20 plus X meter. Okay, clear? A to E you are taking it as 20 and BE is equal to, you are taking it as X. So AB, height of the tower, is equal to what you will get? 20 plus X meter. Okay, and here I'll write BE is equal to X meter. This is our assumption. So AB is equal to 20 plus X meter. Okay, and one more observation, see again this one and this one is opposite side of the rectangle, they are equal, right? Also here I'll write AC is equal to DE. Okay, remember these conditions just using the concept properties of the rectangle. And also our observation is AC is equal to DE, take it as it's equal to Y meter. So AC is equal to Y, that implies DE also is equal to Y. Okay, here to your length is equal to Y. Okay, here to here length is equal to Y. Okay, A to C length is equal to Y meter. Consider the triangle from triangle BED, that's a right angle triangle. Now see here opposite length is there as well as adjacent length is there, right? Use the formula tan theta. Tan theta is equal to opposite, that is BE divided by the adjacent. Adjacent side is equal to DE. This implies tan theta. Tan theta you can observe na 30 degree is equal to what is DE? X divided by what is DE? DE is equal to Y. Okay. Now see tan 30, 1 by root 3 is equal to X by Y. This implies X is equal to Y by root 3. Take it as equation 1. Now from triangle, what's the remaining triangle? BAC. You can observe one right angle triangle, right? Right. From triangle BAC, again see opposite length is there as well as the adjacent length is given. So use the formula tan theta. Tan theta is equal to opposite. Opposite is equal to BA or AB divided by the adjacent. Adjacent side is equal to AC. This implies tan theta, that's equal to tan 60 degree. You can observe, right? Theta 60 degree. Tan 60 degree is equal to BA. BA is nothing but AE plus BE. A to E is equal to 20 meter. B to E is equal to X meter. What's the total length then? 20 plus X meter, right? So BA is equal to 20 plus X divided by what is the length of the adjacent? Adjacent is equal to Y. This implies tan 60 degree is equal to root 3 is equal to 20 plus x divided by y. This implies root 3y is equal to 20 plus x. Then what is x? This implies x is equal to root 3y minus 20. Okay, take it as equation number 2. Now see equation 1, again x value, equation 1 x value is there, equation 2 again x value is there. X is always is equal to x, right? So here I'll write from equation 1 and 2. Okay, equate that one, what you'll get, y by root 3 is equal to root 3y minus 20. Okay, this implies multiply y is equal to cross multiply root 3 into root 3. You will get 3y minus 20 root 3. Okay, this implies take 20 root 3 to LHS. 20 root 3 is equal to 3y minus y. It's equal to 2y. This implies y is equal to 10 root 3 meter. Okay. From equation 1, what's the value of x? We have x is equal to y divided by root 3. Previous equation. This implies x is equal to y. What's the value of y? 10 root 3 divided by the denominator root 3. Root 3 get cancelled. This implies x is equal to 10 meter. Okay, that's the value of x. X is equal to 10 meter is there. Therefore, height of the tower is equal to, okay, what's the tower? Here you have taken tower is equal to AB. Okay, height of the tower AB is equal to AE plus X, right? AB is nothing but AE plus X. Okay, from the diagram you can see it's equal to AE is equal to 20 meter plus X is equal to 10 meter. Therefore, height of the tower is equal to 30 meter. The third question, similar to the previous question, the angle of elevation of summit of a hill. Okay, summit of a hill means topmost part of the hill. From the top and bottom of a tower is 30 degree and 60 degree respectively. If the height of the tower is h, show that height of the hill is 3h by 2. Okay, just to draw the rough sketch. See, given data is one hill is there as well as one tower is there. Assume that AB be the hill. Okay, here I'll take, and one tower is there. Okay, always tower is smaller than the hill, because why? From the tower you are looking at the top of the hill, right? So you need to take smaller than the hill. Okay, then see, this is our reference line, that is ground. Okay, that is ground. Okay, here AB is already taken, CD be the tower. See, angle of elevation of the summit of the hill, that means point B from the top and bottom of a tower are 30 degree. First you are seeing top of the hill from the top of the tower. Then see, here our reference line will come, right, from the person's eye. Okay, from here you are looking at top of the hill. That time angle of elevation is equal to how much degree given? 30 degrees given. Okay, then second data, see, you are looking at the top of the hill from the bottom of the tower, that is from the point C. Okay, that time see, angle of elevation is equal to how much given? Angle of elevation is equal to 60 degrees given. Okay, here angle is equal to 60 degrees. See, height of the tower is equal to h is given, that means CD is equal to h. We need to show AB, that is height of the hill, AB is equal to 3h divided by 2. Here I will write, let AB hill and CD be the tower. Okay, now see, given CD is equal to, see, CD is equal to, here I'll take one point E. Then CD is equal to AE, right? Why? Opposite side of the rectangle, they are equal. Okay, CD is equal to AE is equal to value H is given. Okay, also see, I'm taking AC is equal to Y. Let AC is equal to, then if AC is equal to Y, what's the length of DE? Again, opposite side of the rectangle, they are equal, right? So AC is equal to DE is equal to Y. Okay, also let Okay, here distance E to B, BE is equal to x. Okay, for our calculation I'm taking BE is equal to x. Okay, then here I'll write AE is equal to h, DE is equal to h implies AE also is equal to h, opposite side of the rectangle. Okay, now consider the triangle. From triangle, what's a small triangle here, that is BED. Okay, again use tan theta. Tan theta is equal to BE divided by DE. Okay, this implies tan 30 degree is equal to, what is BE? BE is equal to x divided by DE. DE is equal to y. Okay, this implies, what is tan 30 degree? Tan 30 degree equal to 1 by root 3 is equal to x by y. This implies y is equal to root 3 into x. Take it as equation number 1. Or you can equate x is equal to, what you will get, y by root 3. Okay, it's the same. Okay, consider the big triangle, that is from triangle. What's the second triangle you can see there? That is BAC. Again use tan theta. Tan theta is equal to BA divided by AC. Why I am using tan theta? Because it's clear, right? Only we know the value of adjacent as well as opposite. Tan theta is equal to opposite by adjacent. Here there is no hypotenuse value is given. That's why in two steps also I am using tan theta only. Tan theta equal to BA by AC. That implies tan theta. Theta equal to 60 degree given. That is tan 60 degree is equal to BA. What is BA? BA is equal to H plus X, right? BA is equal to AE plus EB. That is H plus X divided by AC. AC value you are taking it as Y. Here I'll write, that implies tan 60 it's equal to root 3 is equal to H plus X divided by Y. This implies, what's the value of Y? Y is equal to H plus X divided by root 3. Take it as equation 2. See, equation 2 is y is equal to h plus x by root 3. Equation 1 is y is equal to root 3x. Okay, from equation 1 and 2, okay, y is always is equal to y, right? So you'll get root 3x is equal to h plus x divided by root 3. Okay, now cross multiply, what you will get? Root 3 into root 3 is 3x is equal to h plus x. This implies 2x, right, is equal to h. This implies x is equal to h by 2. Okay, question is, show that height of the hill is 3h by 2. Okay, what is the height of the hill here? AB, but AB is equal to AE plus EB, right? Here I'll write, therefore height of the hill is equal to AB is equal to AE plus B to E. This implies, what is A to E? A to E is equal to H plus B is equal to X. What's the value of X? This implies H plus X value equal to H by 2. Okay, so it's the height of the hill AB. Simplify, AB is equal to, cross multiply, 2H plus H divided by 2. This implies AB is equal to 2H plus H is 3H by 2. Okay, therefore we proved the result, right? One question itself, prove that height of the hill equal to 3H by 2. By calculating also you are getting height of the hill, that is AB is equal to 3H by 2. Therefore this is the solution for given question. See the next question. Two towers of height 14 meter and 25 meter stand on a level ground. The angle of elevation of their tops from a point on the line joining their feet are 45 degree and 60 degree respectively. Find the distance between the towers. First consider one level ground. Here I'll draw. Okay, this is your level ground. Take the first tower, name it as AB. Given data is height of the tower is equal to 14 meter. One more tower is there on the same ground. Take it as CD, and given data is height of this tower is equal to 25 meter. Now see, angle of elevation of their tops. Okay, that means from B and D, point on a line join feet of the two towers. Here see AC is the line which joins feet of the tower. Somewhere some point is there, name it as E. Okay. If you observe top of these two towers from the point E, then angle of elevations are given. If you are looking at the tower AB, that is of height 14 meter, from the point E, then angle of elevation is given. What's the angle of elevation? It's equal to 45 degree. Okay. Then say, if you are looking at the tower CD from the point E, okay, that time angle of elevation is equal to how much given? It's equal to 60 degrees given. What's the given data? Find the distance between the towers. That means AC you need to calculate. From A to C, if you are calculate the length, that is nothing but distance between two towers, right? So take A to E is equal to X meter and E to C is equal to Y meter for our calculation. Okay. Here I'll write let AB is equal to 14 meter and another tower CD is equal to 25 meter and A to E is equal to X meter and E to C is equal to Y meter. What's a given question? Distance between the towers. Okay. Distance between the two towers is equal to what is that distance AC. AC is equal to X plus Y meter. That you need to calculate. Okay. So consider the triangles from triangle BAE. Okay, here see opposite length is there as well as adjacent length is there. By that clear, right? You need to take the trigonometric function tan theta is equal to AB divided by AE. This implies tan 45 degree is equal to what is AB? 14 meter divided by X meter. This implies 1 is equal to 14 divided by X. Clear? Tan 45 degree value is equal to 1. This implies X is equal to 14 meter. Okay. Then you need to calculate Y value. Okay. Again from triangle, what's the second triangle? DCE. Okay. Again observe adjacent length is there as well as opposite length is there, right? So use tan theta. Tan theta is equal to DC divided by EC. This implies tan 60 degree is equal to what is DC? DC is equal to 25 meter divided by EC is equal to Y. Okay. This implies tan 60 is equal to root 3 is equal to 25 divided by Y. Okay. Cross multiply Y is equal to 25 divided by root 3 meter. Now see we have Y value that is 25 divided by root 3 meter and X value it's equal to 14 meter. Okay. So write the conclusion. Therefore, distance between the towers is equal to AC is equal to what is X 14 plus what is Y 25 divided by root 3 meter. Okay. If you want, you can simplify this one. What you'll get? 14 root 3 plus 25 divided by root 3 meter. Just taking LCM as root 3. This is the solution for your question. See the next question. The shadow of a tower standing on a level plane is found to be 50 meter long when sun's altitude is 30 degree, then when it is 60 degree. Find the height of the tower. Read the question again. See, shadow of a tower standing on a level plane is found to be 50 meter long. Okay. When sun's altitude is 30 degree, then when it is 60 degree. That means when sun's altitude 60 degrees there, that is maybe 20 meter. But when sun's altitude is 30 degree, shadow becomes 50 meter long. Okay. That means again 50 meter is added to the shadow when altitude is 30 degree. That's the meaning of question. Okay. See, shadow of a tower standing on a level plane is found to be 50 meter long when sun altitude is 30 degree, then when it is 60 degree. That means when it is 60 degree some length is there, but when angle is 30 degree, length of the shadow is 50 meter long than the original. Okay, that's a given question. Okay, see, draw the diagram. Here one tower is there. Okay, name it as ABB the tower. And suppose see sun is here. Okay, then angle of elevation is equal, suppose I'm taking it as 60 degree. Okay, it's a original data. That time shadow of the tower, take it as EAC, some length is there. Okay, suppose sun moves here. Okay, that means altitude change, right? That's a given data. When sun's altitude is 30 degree, suppose here it comes, sun's altitude is equal to 30 degree, then shadow of the tower is 50 meter long. Okay, than the original. Okay, originally x is there when angle of elevation is 60 degree. If angle of elevation is 30 degree, shadow becomes 50 meter long than the original. That time what you need to calculate? Height of the tower you need to calculate. Here I'll write, let AB be the tower, its length is equal to h meter, and AD is equal to x plus 50, and AC is equal to, we have, it's equal to x meter. It's our assumption. Okay, from triangle, what's the first triangle you can see there? Okay, consider BAC. From this, opposite length is there, adjacent length is there, right? Okay, so use tan theta is equal to h divided by x. That implies is tan 60 degree, right? Tan 60 equal to h by x. Tan 60 degree equal to root 3 equal to h by x. So I'm equating for h. H is equal to what you will get? H is equal to x into root 3. Take it as equation 1. What's the second triangle you can see? That is BAD. Okay. From triangle BAD, again you can use tan theta, right? Why tan theta? Opposite length is there as well as adjacent length is there. Tan theta is equal to AB divided by AD. This implies what is AB? AB can clearly see now. AB is equal to H divided by AD. AD is equal to x plus 50. This implies tan theta, that's equal to tan 30 degree is equal to H divided by x plus 50. This implies what is tan 30? Tan 30 is equal to 1 by root 3 is equal to H by x plus 50. This implies cross multiply, h is equal to x plus 50 divided by root 3. Take it as equation 2. The equation 1 h is there, equation 2 h is there. From 1 and 2, compare h, you'll get x root 3 is equal to x plus 50 divided by root 3. Cross multiply, this implies root 3 into root 3 is equal to 3. So 3x equal to x plus 50. Okay. Take x to left hand side, 3x minus 3x minus x, 2x is equal to 50. This implies x is equal to 25 meter. But question is height of the tower. H you need to calculate, right? From equation 1, okay, h is equal to x into root 3. This implies h is equal to what is x? 25 into root 3 meter. So write the conclusion. Height of the tower is equal to 25 root 3 meter. Okay, this is a solution for given question. These are some important 5 marks questions. Usually for exams, only angle of elevation will be asked. In exercise problem, angle of depression is also given. Try to solve that questions. Okay, thank you.